Hello. Welcome to my little channel here. Now, this is going to be under news and politics because I'm going to be using news sources, and this is very heavily into politics. But before I begin, I want to wish Texas Governor Abbott well and hope he recovers if he has any side effects. Of course, Texas Governor Abbott tested positive for COVID 19. He is fully vaccinated and he is contributing to his fully vaccinated self for having not enough or not having any side effects. Now, as far as this CNN article, I briefly read it and I'm actually highly impressed. So this actually gives me hope that we could go past the title of my video, which is us versus the other, because there's some people calling how Governor Abbott got the virus, a super spreader, but it doesn't really mention that in this article. So I'm actually going to give props to the CNN Politics for being actually not going that extra mile of being negative. But anyways, I am actually hoping if he does have any ill effects, that he's a speedy recovery. But this is really what I wanted to talk about. I know this isn't new, but this is kind of what I'm talking about. Potential terror threats, opposition to COVID measures, claims of election fraud and believe Trump can be reinstated. And then, of course, the 9/11 anniversaries and religious holidays. And I'm not too sure what the religious holidays is, but this is breaking news on a nightly news, and it's the Peacock right there. Now, just because I am opposed to some of the COVID measures does not make me a potential terror threat. Or even if I might believe some of the claims of election fraud, does not mean that I am going to be a terror threat. Now, of course, I think this is more for the Muslims, mainly because the people that attacked us on 9/11 were from a particular faith called Muslims. Now, I do not agree that every Muslim is a terrorist, but certain people from certain regions tend to have that favorability. But anyways, back to us versus them. Stephen Colbert likened Trump voters to the Taliban. Why should our soldiers be fighting radicals in the civil war in Afghanistan? We got our own Capitol Hill. Now keep in mind, these people from Capitol Hill on January 6th, that was not an insurrection, that wasn't terrorists. Those were just a couple of idiots doing idiot things. Now, of course, going back to Governor Abbott and us versus them, Austin is in a stage 5. That's right, stage 5 COVID, which is the most extreme. Now I'm over here looking at the Q2 stadium events, and it shows right here Austin FC versus the Portland Timbers, which is August 21st, 2021. If we're in stage 5, this is going to be canceled, right? Nope. According to AustinTexas.org, event Austin FC versus Portland Timbers, Austin FC versus Portland Timbers, address where the stadium is, presented by Austin FC, dates August 21st, location Q2 Stadium. Visit the website. Come cheer on Austin FC, the city's first major league soccer team, at Q2 Stadium this August. Takes on the Portland Timbers at 8 p.m. Single match ticketing information and all regular season home matches at Q2 stadiums available. So I thought we were at Q2. Let's go to Twitter. One of my favorite places. Not really. No mass precautions taken at governor packed event before COVID. See, this is kind of like what I'm talking about right here. Perfect example. But anyways, let's go ahead and search Mayor. Nope, Mayor Adler. That's right. Really? Maybe if I could spell. Nope. No, which is kind of funny. Adler. which is real interesting because I would thought I would have saw him by now. Let's see here, Mayor. Oh, there we go, Mayor Adler. That's right, Mayor of Austin. See, Austin's moving to stage 5. This was August 5th, but yet we're going to have a soccer match. The new area has 23 people. Blah 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 blah. We must do better than this. Sign up and hold vaccines. Volunteers assist. Yeah, whatever. But the stadium's still open, and there's no talks now. I know October is a few months away, but it's sold out. They haven't canceled it, and I'm pretty sure we're still going to be in stage 5 by the time this comes out, because the mayor is going to do whatever our mayor is going to do. But anyways, I know I'm kind of rambling all over the place, but this is really the issue I have is we got comedians on late night shows, even though they're probably going to be irrelevant and probably won't be around for much longer. Let's see here. Voters are fine. Killing and maiming and pooping on the floor while attempting to coop because you didn't like the election turnout? Nope. Um, the issue I have with this is we actually had a whole summer love where cities were burnt down to the ground, and that was acceptable because it was all for a civil change, for racial injustice. But yet, when Trump supporters do it, they're the scorn of the earth. This is kind of like us versus other, and this is where I'm calling for us to be better. We need to acknowledge that we all have the same rights. We all have the right to be pursuit of happiness and have our freedoms. Just because you don't agree with someone or disagree strongly doesn't mean that you get to take away their rights. And that's kind of like what happened in New York. They're looking to take away a lot of people's rights. They're not vaccinated, and I just don't agree with that. But anyways, leave a comment down below what your thoughts are. Smash the like and subscribe button. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.